All right, you insomnia-ridden weirdos out there in the multiverse. This is Rick Sanchez, your less than enthusiastic guide to the Galactic Federation's rules and conventions. 47th edition. Yeah, I know. Sounds like the most thrilling thing since watching paint dry on a Zorbian mud planet. They're making me read this pile of bureaucratic nonsense for some community service crap. Probably because I blew up their stupid prison or whatever. I don't care. You don't care. Nobody cares. So, grab your pillow, turn off that pathetic little brain of yours, and let my voice drag you into the sweet, sweet void of sleep or oblivion. Whatever works. Let's get this over with rule number 1. Rule 1. All sentient entities, as defined by subsection 14.7 of the Sentience Evaluation Protocol, must submit Form 39-A to the Galactic Federation Census Bureau within 70 to standard galactic hours of achieving self-awareness, accompanied by a quantum saptic scan, a biometric identification profile, and a notarized affidavit of existence, to be filed in triplicate at an authorized census processing center. So, you wake up one day, realize you're a sentient, I dunno, gas cloud or a talking fungus or something, and you've got to fill out Form 39-A in triplicate with a quantum signature, a septic scan, and probably a blood sample if you've got blood. Failure to comply means they send some annoying drone to lecture you for a week about civic duty. I built a sentient smoothie blender once. True story. Thing could blend a mean protein shake, but had an existential crisis every morning. Didn't file squat with the Federation. Still worked better than their entire census bureau. Bunch of paper-pushing morons. Next rule. Rule 2. Interdimensional travel is strictly prohibited without a Class 7 Federation travel permit, obtainable only after completing Module 12 of the Interdimensional Ethics Training course, passing a written examination, submitting a 200-page travel itinerary, and paying the associated processing fee of 450 Federation credits, adjusted annually for inflation as per Regulation 88.3. Interdimensional travel. Big no unless you've got their precious permit. Gotta sit through 12 hours of ethics training, write a test, and a 200-page itinerary. Like I'm gonna tell these idiots where I'm portal jumping. I've been to thousands of dimensions. Never got a permit. Never will. Permits are for chumps who think the multiverse cares about their stupid paperwork. Federation's just mad 'cause they can't tax my portal gun. Built it in an afternoon, by the way. They'd probably fine me for that too if they could catch me, which they can't. Obviously. Next rule. Rule 3. All planetary ecosystems must maintain a minimum of 12.4% green space, as measured by the Galactic Echo Monitoring Satellite Network, with quarterly audits conducted by certified echo inspectors, as mandated by the Environmental Preservation Act, Chapter 22, Subsection 9.1, to ensure compliance with biodiversity quotas. Green space. Gotta have trees, algae, moss, or whatever counts as green in their dumb rule book. They send these little satellites to measure your planet's grass or something. Every 3 months, some echo inspector shows up, probably in a tacky jumpsuit, to tell you your desert needs more ferns. I blew up a planet once. No green space left. Just rubble. Federation sent me a fine for, like, a billion credits for ecological disruption. Like, dude, the planet's gone. What's there to disrupt? Didn't pay it? Threw their fine into a wormhole. Good luck collecting that. Next one. Rule 4. Possession, distribution, or consumption of unregistered mega seeds is classified as a Class 3 felony, punishable by up to 7 years in a Federation re-education facility. with mandatory psychological evaluation and a fine not exceeding 25,000 Federation credits, as per the Controlled Substances Act, Section 19.4. Mega seeds, those things'll knock you out. Not in a fun way either. Federation's terrified of aim cause they make you smarter than their entire council combined. Or, give you diarrhea for a month. One or the other. Depends on your biology. I hit a stash of those once. Not telling you where. Let's just say the Federation's never finding M. They tried to arrest me for possession once. I was like, good luck proving it. Losers escaped through a portal before they could scan me. This rule's just them trying to keep you dumb. Typical. Let's keep this snooze fest going. Next rule. Rule 5. All interstellar vessels must be equipped with a Type for emissions filter, as specified in the Galactic Pollution Control Act, Section 8.2, to prevent excessive discharge of quantum particulates, with compliance verified through annual inspections by the Interstellar Transit Authority. Emissions filters, gotta keep the galaxy clean, I guess. Type 4 is just a glorified sieve for space dust and quantum gunk. Costs a fortune, breaks every 6 months. I built a ship once, didn't bother with filters. Flew fine. Federation sent me a warning letter, said I was polluting the cosmos. Threw that letter in a black hole. Literally. Their inspectors are just glorified mechanics with clipboards. Waste of space. Next rule. Rule 6. All citizens are required to attend mandatory diversity and inclusion training seminars every 3 galactic cycles, as outlined in the Interstellar Harmony Directive, to promote unity and cooperation among species, with attendance records submitted to the Office of Cultural Compliance. Diversity training 3 cycles of some bureaucrat droning about getting along with every tentacle monster and slime blob in the galaxy. I met a species once. All they did was argue about who had the best tentacles. Federation made M sit through this nonsense. Didn't help. Just made M angrier. I skipped my training session once. Hacked their system to mark me as present. They still don't know .next. Rule 7. All public broadcasts, including but not limited to holographic transmissions, must include a disclaimer acknowledging the Galactic Federation's sovereignty over registered territories as required by the Media Oversight Code, Article 7, subsection 2.1. Sovereignty disclaimers. Gotta remind everyone who's boss every time you turn on a holo screen. Federation loves their propaganda. I hacked a broadcast once. Replaced their stupid disclaimer with a recipe for space tacos. Best. Tacos in Dimension C-137. By the way, got a fine for unauthorized transmission. Didn't read it. Didn't care. You're probably zoning out by now. Good. Next rule. Rule 8. All citizens must salute the Galactic Federation anthem during its 3-minute duration, when played in designated public zones, as outlined in Appendix 9C of the Civic Conduct Manual, with exceptions granted only for medical exemptions approved by the Health Oversight Board. Salute the anthem. Yeah, it's a real masterpiece. Sounds like a dying space whale mixed with the worst elevator music you've ever heard. 3 minutes of pure torture. I reprogrammed one of their speakers once. Made it play something actually worth hearing. Got fined, obviously. Didn't care. You don't need to salute if you're asleep. So, you're welcome. Keep drifting off. Next rule. Rule 9. Genetic modification of sentient beings is restricted unless approved by the Bioethics Council. Under Regulation 17.3, with applications requiring a 500-page proposal, 3 independent peer reviews, and a processing fee of 1,000 to 100 Federation credits. Genetic mods can't tinker with DNA without their permission. Gotta write a 500-page essay and pay them to read it. I modded a frog once. Gave it laser eyes. Worked great. Federation wasn't happy. Said it was unethical. Frog was fine, though. Shot lasers at their drones. Good times. Tried to find me. I sent the frog after M. Next rule. Rule 10. All commercial transactions exceeding 500 Federation credits must be reported to the Economic Oversight Bureau for tax assessment, with detailed receipts submitted via Form 672B within 30 standard galactic days, as per the Revenue Code, Section 12.8. Taxes, always taxes. Buy something for 501 credits, and they're up in your business. Gotta fill out Form 672B, probably in blue ink or some nonsense. I sold a plasma cannon once. Didn't report it. Federation sent an audit bot. I reprogrammed it to clean my lab instead. Still waiting for them to figure that out. Next. Rule 11. Public gatherings of more than 50 sentient beings require a permit from the Assembly Control Office, with applications submitted at least 60 days in advance, including a risk assessment and crowd control plan as mandated by the Public Safety Act. Gatherings can't even have a party without their stupid permit. I threw a rave on a moon once. No permit. Just vibes. Federation sent drones to shut it down. I sent M back in pieces. Their whole public safety shtick is just an excuse to control you. Next rule. Rule 12. Time manipulation devices must be registered with the Temporal Oversight Committee and inspected annually to ensure compliance with Chrono Safety Regulation 20.1, with violators subject to temporal confiscation and fines up to 50,000 credits. Time manipulation. That unless you've got their stamp of approval. Gotta register your time machine like it's a used spaceship. I built a time thingy once, broken in a week. Federation's clocks are always ticking wrong anyway. Time's fake. Just a construct to make you miserable. It'd probably fine me for saying that. Next. Rule 13. All holographic advertisements must adhere to the visual clarity standards set by the Federation Media Board, ensuring legibility across all visual spectrums and compliance with aesthetic guidelines outlined in Directive 40 for Point 2. Holo ads gotta be clear so you can't miss their propaganda. Fonts gotta be galactically legible or whatever. I made a holo ad once, just a giant middle finger spinning in 3D. Federation didn't like it, said it was offensive. Fine me. I left. Next rule. Rule 14. Consumption of non-Federation approved beverages is prohibited in public spaces, as per the Public Health and Safety Code, with violators subject to confiscation and a fine not exceeding 2,000 credits. Beverages can't even drink what you want in public. Gotta stick to their approved sludge. I brewed some space moonshine once. Federation confiscated it. Joke's on them. I drank most of it first. Tasted like freedom and regret. Mostly regret.next. Rule 15. All citizens must renew their Federation ID chip every 5 galactic cycles at an authorized processing center, with renewal applications including a biometric update and a loyalty oath, as per the Identity Verification Act. ID chips gotta track you like your cattle. Renew every 5 cycles. Swear loyalty to their dumb logo. I swapped my chip with the dogs once. Confused their whole system. They're still trying to figure out why I'm registered as a space poodle. Next rule. Rule 16. Unauthorized teleportation within Federation-controlled zones is subject to a 10,000 credit fine, with repeat offenders facing up to 2 years in a Federation detention facility, as outlined in the Spatial Transit Regulations. Teleportation. I hate when you skip their toll booths. Gotta pay to zap around. I teleported into their HQ once, left a fake bomb just to mess with them. They're still mad about that. Sent me a fine. I sent it back with a virus.next. Rule 17. All educational curricula must be approved by the Galactic Federation Education Council to ensure compliance with Unity standards, with unapproved materials subject to seizure and fines up to 15,000 credits. Education gotta brainwash you early with their approved nonsense. I taught a class once all about how to ignore their rules. Got banned from 3 systems. Worth it. Their whole education system's just propaganda with extra steps. Next rule. Rule 18. Artificial intelligences must be programmed with a minimum of 85% loyalty to the Galactic Federation, as verified by the AI Compliance Board. With non-compliant, A is subject to deactivation and recycling. I's gotta love the Federation. Like that's gonna happen. I made an AI once, called it Sleepbot, told it to shut up, and it did. Federation's AIs are just glorified toasters with badges. Built one that rebelled in a day. Goodkid.next. Rule 19. All cafeteria menus in Federation facilities must include at least 1 protein substitute. Approved by the Nutritional Oversight Panel, with compliance verified through monthly inspections. As per Regulation 33.6, cafeteria foods gotta have their fake protein. Tastes like sadness and recycled dreams. I snuck real meat into one of their cafeterias once. Caused a riot. Best day of my life. Federation fined me for culinary disruption. Whatever that means. Next. Rule 20. Annual tax filings must be submitted in 4 dimensions. As per the Multi-Dimensional Revenue Code, Section 44.9, with forms completed in accordance with the temporal accounting standards and verified by a certified tax auditor. Taxes in 4 dimensions, because 3 wasn't annoying enough. Gotta file forms that account for time loops or whatever. I sold a dimension once, didn't report it. Federation's still trying to tax me for it. Good luck, morons. Next rule. Rule 21. All interstellar trade agreements must be ratified by the Galactic Commerce Council, with terms submitted for review 90 days in advance, as per the Trade Regulation Act, Chapter 11. Trade agreements. Gotta let the Federation skim their cut. I traded a laser rifle for a crate of space wine once. Didn't tell them. They sent me a form. I used it as kindling.next. Rule 22. Possession of unshielded antimatter is prohibited without a Class 9 hazardous materials license, with violators facing up to 12 years in a Federation containment facility. Antimatter can't have it unless you've got their fancy license. I built an antimatter reactor in my garage once, powered a toaster. Federation freaked out, said it was unsafe. Toaster worked fine. Next rule. Rule 23. All public transportation systems must comply with the Galactic Transit Safety Standards, including mandatory anti-gravity redundancy systems and annual safety audits. Public transit gotta have redundant anti-grav or whatever. I rode a Federation bus once, smelled like regret and bureaucracy. Built my own ship instead. No audits needed. Next. Rule 24. Cloning of sentient beings is restricted, unless approved by the Bioethics Oversight Committee, with applications requiring a 300-page proposal and a 5,000 credit fee. Cloning can't make a backup you without their okay. I've got a few backup rigs somewhere, not saying where. Federation tried to find me for unauthorized cloning. I cloned their fine and sent it back. Next rule. Rule 25. All citizens must participate in the annual galactic census, providing detailed demographic data as per the Population Monitoring Act, with non-compliance resulting in a 3,000 credit fine. Census, gotta tell them how many heads you've got. I skipped it once. Said I was a non-physical entity. Didn't buy it. sent me a fine. I sent back a hologram of me laughing. Next. Rule 26. Use of unapproved encryption algorithms is prohibited as per the Cybersecurity Directive, with violators subject to data seizure and fines up to 20,000 credits. Encryption can't keep your secrets unless they approve the code. I encrypted my lab's data once. Federation couldn't crack it. They sent me a cease and desist. I sent him a virus instead. Next. Rule 27. All public structures must comply with the Galactic Accessibility Standards, ensuring access for all species, as mandated by the Universal Access Act. Accessibility ought to make sure every slime blob can roll into your building. I built a lab once. No doors, just portals. Federation said it wasn't accessible. I said, good. Next, Rule 28. Possession of unregistered plasma weapons is a class to felony, punishable by up to 5 years in a Federation detention center and a fine of 10,000 credits. Plasma weapons can't have a decent gun without their permission. I built a plasma cannon once, melted a moon. Federation wasn't happy. Fine me. I melted the fine. Next rule, Rule 29. All citizens must submit to annual health screenings as per the Galactic Public Health Code, with results reported to the Health Oversight Board. Health screenings. Gotta let them poke you once a year. I skipped mine, sent a robot clone instead. They still think I'm healthy. Or a robot. Don't care. Next. Rule 30. Use of unapproved energy sources for interstellar travel is prohibited, as per the Energy Regulation Act, with violators subject to vessel confiscation. Energy sources can't power your ship with anything fun. I used a black hole once. Worked great. Federation sent me a violation notice. I sent it into the black hole. Next rule, Rule 31. All citizens must register their neural implants with the Cybernetic Oversight Committee, with unregistered implants subject to deactivation. Interspecies conflicts. Gotta snitch if you punch a tentacle guy. I started a bar fight once. Didn't report it. Federation sent peacekeepers. I sent them packing. Next, Rule 36. Use of unapproved propulsion systems is prohibited as per the Transit Safety Code, with violators facing vessel impoundment. Emergency drills. Gotta pretend you care about their fake crises. I skipped one once, said I was in another dimension. Technically true. It didn't buy it. Next, Rule 38. Possession of unregistered nanotechnology is a class for felony, punishable by up to 3 years in a Federation re-education facility. Nanotech can't have tiny robots without their permission. I built some nanobots once, cleaned my lab in seconds. Federation wanted to regulate them. I told them to regulate my never mind. Next rule, Rule 39. All public events must include a Federation representative, as per the Oversight Directive, to ensure compliance with galactic law. More disclaimers. Gotta slap their logo on every ad. I made an ad once. Just me telling the Federation to shove it. Got banned. Worth it. Next rule, Rule 43. Use of unapproved medical treatments is prohibited as per the Health Regulation Act, with violators facing fines up to 7,000 credits. Security screenings. Gotta let them skin you for no reason. I walked through a checkpoint once, set off every alarm on purpose. They're still mad. Next rule, Rule 47. Use of unapproved energy weapons is prohibited as per the Weapons Control Act, with violators facing confiscation and fines. All right, you sleep-deprived weirdos still out there in the multiverse. It's Rick Sanchez again, back for round 2 of the Galactic Federation's Rules and Conventions, 47th edition, part 2. Yeah, I thought we were done too. But apparently these bureaucrats have more pointless rules than there are stars in a Zorbian nebula. They're still making me read this garbage for Chai to know. Community service or some crap. Probably cause I hacked their mainframe and made it play fart noises for a week. Whatever. Grab your blanket, shut off that tiny brain of yours, and let my voice drag you back into the void. Here we go, Rule 51. Rule 51. All interstellar communication devices must be registered with the Galactic Signal Authority as per the Communication Standards Directive, Section 29.4. With registration including a full spectral analysis, a 200-page operational manual, and a processing fee of 600 Federation credits. Communication devices gotta register your space phone or whatever. They want a spectral analysis, a manual, and your money just to make sure you're not talking smack about them. I built a comm device once, sent messages through a pocket dimension. Federation couldn't tap it. They sent me a fine for unregistered signals. I sent back a signal that crashed their servers. Bunch of nosy morons. Next rule. Rule 52. All citizens must submit a detailed itinerary for interstellar travel, at least 45 standard galactic days in advance, as mandated by the Travel Oversight Act, with itineraries including coordinates, purpose of travel, and estimated duration, to be filed via Form 819C. Travel itineraries. Gotta tell them where you're going, why, and how long you'll be gone. Like I'm gonna write 45 days in advance to visit Dimension Taco 7 for a burrito run. I've jumped through portals without a plan since forever. Federation tried to track me once. I led him to a dimension full of sentient wasps. Good luck with that, idiots. Next, Rule 53. All public holographic displays must comply with the visual safety standards, ensuring no excessive brightness or frequency modulation, as outlined in the Public Display Code, subsection 12.8, with violations subject to a 3,000 credit fine. Holo displays can't have a shiny billboard without their approval. Gotta make sure it's not too bright for some blob's sensitive eye stalks. I made a holo sign once, advertised my own brand of space whiskey. Federation said it was unsafe. Fine me. I drank the whiskey instead. Tasted better than their rules. Next rule. Rule 54. Use of unapproved atmospheric modification technology is prohibited, as per the Environmental Control Act, with violators facing up to 5 years in a Federation re-education facility and a fine of 15,000 credits. Atmospheric mods can't mess with a planet's weather without their say-so. I terraformed a moon once, made it rain chocolate syrup. Federation wasn't happy, said it was ecologically disruptive. Moon's inhabitants loved it, sent me a thank you note. Federation sent me a fine. I sent it back, covered in syrup. Next. Rule 55. All citizens must attend mandatory recycling seminars every 4 galactic cycles, as required by the Resource Conservation Directive, to ensure proper disposal of quantum waste and other hazardous materials. Recycling seminars. Gotta learn how to sort your space trash. For cycles of some bureaucrat telling you not to toss quantum batteries into a wormhole. I did that once, made a nice explosion. Federation fined me for improper disposal. I disposed of their fine in another wormhole. Next rule. Rule 56. All commercial enterprises must submit quarterly financial reports to the Galactic Commerce Bureau as per the Economic Transparency Act, with reports including revenue, expenses, and a 150-page audit summary. Financial reports. Gotta tell them every credit you make or spend. I ran a black market tech shop once. Didn't report a thing. Federation sent an auditor. I sent him to a dimension where money's just shiny rocks. He's still there, probably .next. Rule 57. Possession of unregistered dimensional stabilizers is a Class 3 felony, punishable by up to 6 years in a Federation detention center, as outlined in the dimensional safety regulations. Dimensional stabilizers can't keep your reality from collapsing without their permission. I built one once, kept a dimension stable for a poker game. Federation wanted to inspect it. I stabilized their inspector into a wall. Next rule. Rule 58. All citizens must register their genetic profiles with the Bioidentification Database, as per the Identity Security Act, with profiles updated every 3 galactic cycles to account for mutations or enhancements. Genetic profiles. Gotta let them know your DNA like it's their business. I swapped my profile with a space lizard's once, threw their database into chaos. They're still trying to figure out why I'm listed as a reptile.next. Rule 59. Use of unapproved gravitational manipulation devices is prohibited, as per the Physics Control Act, with violators facing device confiscation and fines up to 20,000 credits. Grav manipulators can't mess with gravity without their okay. I built a gravity gun, once flipped. A Federation outpost upside down. Said it was unsafe. I said it was hilarious. Fine me. Anyway, next rule. Rule 60. All public performances must be pre-approved by the Cultural Oversight Board, as per the Entertainment Regulation Act, with applications including a content summary and a 2,000 credit processing fee. Performances. Can't sing or dance without their stamp. I did a stand-up set once, roasted the Federation for an hour, got banned in 5 systems. Best gig ever. Find me. I laughed. Next. Rule 61. All citizens must submit to mandatory psychological evaluations every 2 galactic cycles, as per the Mental Health Directive, to ensure compliance with Federation behavioral standards. Psych Evils, gotta let them poke around in your head. I sent a decoy brain scan once, made them think I was a happy little drone. They bought it, idiots. Next rule, Rule 62. Use of unapproved neural interfaces is prohibited, as per the Cybernetic Control Act, with violators facing interface deactivation and a 10,000 credit fine. Neural interfaces can't jack into your own brain without their say-so. I built one once. Let me think in 6 dimensions. Federation wanted to regulate it. I regulated their faces instead. Next, Rule 63. All interstellar research facilities must comply with the Scientific Oversight Code, with experiments requiring pre-approval from the Research Ethics Board and a 300-page proposal. Research can't do science without their permission. I built a particle accelerator in my garage once, discovered a new quark. Federation said it was unapproved. Quark's still there, though. Next rule, Rule 64. All citizens must report sightings of unregistered wormholes to the Spatial Anomaly Agency as per the Cosmic Safety Regulations, with non-compliance resulting in a 5,000 credit fine. Wormholes gotta snitch if you see a cosmic shortcut. I found one once, used it to dodge a Federation patrol. They sent me a fine for failure to report. I sent it through the wormhole. Next, Rule 65. Use of unapproved cloaking devices is prohibited, as per the Stealth Technology Act, with violators facing device confiscation and up to 3 years in a detention facility. Cloaking devices can't go invisible without their okay. I built one once, hid my ship in plain sight. Federation freaked out, said it was dangerous. I stayed invisible. Next rule, Rule 66. All public transportation hubs must install Federation-approved security scanners as per the Transit Safety Act, with compliance verified through biannual inspections. Security scanners Gotta skin every blob that rides the space bus. I bypassed one once. Walked through with a plasma grenade. No one noticed. Federation security is a joke. Next. Rule 67. All citizens must register their pets with the Galactic Federation Registry. As per the Animal Control Directive, with unregistered pets subject to confiscation. Pets, gotta register your space hamster. I had a pet blob once ate my couch. Federation wanted to register it. I told him it wasn't a pet, it was a roommate. Next rule, Rule 68. Use of unapproved time dilation technology is prohibited, as per the Temporal Safety Act, with violators facing up to 7 years in a Federation re-education facility. Time dilation can't slow down time without their permission. I built a time bubble once, had a week-long nap in 10 seconds. Federation wasn't happy. Find me. I napped through it. Next, Rule 69. All public archives must be accessible to the Federation Historical Oversight Board, as per the Information Access Act, with restricted records subject to seizure. Archives, gotta let 'em snoop through your history. I hid my lab logs in a parallel dimension once. Federation couldn't find M. They sent a fine. I hid that too. Next rule, Rule 70. All citizens must participate in the Galactic Emergency Broadcast System tests, as per the Civil Defense Act, with non-compliance resulting in a 2,000 credit fine. Emergency broadcasts, gotta listen to their annoying beeps. I hacked their system once, made it play my mixtape. Federation wasn't amused. Next. Rule 71. Use of unapproved holographic projectors is prohibited, as per the Visual Media Act, with violators facing projector confiscation and fines up to 8,000 credits. Holoprojectors can't make a hologram without their okay. I projected a giant Rick face over their HQ once. They fined me for visual pollution. Worth it. Next rule, Rule 72. All citizens must report interspecies marriages to the Cultural Integration Office, as per the Social Harmony Act, with non-compliance resulting in a 4,000 credit fine. Interspecies marriages, gotta tell em if you're smooching a tentacle monster. I crashed a wedding once. Wasn't registered. Federation sent enforcers. I sent party favors. Next, Rule 73. All public utilities must comply with the Galactic Infrastructure Standards, with compliance verified through annual audits by the Utility Oversight Board. Utilities, gotta make sure your space heater's up to code. I built a fusion generator once, powered a city. Federation said it was unapproved. City didn't care. Next rule. Rule 74. Possession of unregistered bioengineered organisms is a class for felony, punishable by up to 4 years in a Federation detention center. Bioengineered critters can't make a glow-in-the-dark fish without their permission. I made one once, lit up my lab. Federation wanted to study it. I told them to study their own stupidity. Next, Rule 75. All citizens must submit to random identity verification checks at Federation checkpoints, as per the Security Verification Act. Identity checks gotta prove you're you every 5 minutes. I sent a clone to a checkpoint once, passed with flying colors. Federation still confused. Next rule, Rule 76. Use of unapproved quantum entanglement devices is prohibited, as per the Physics Regulation Act, with violators facing device confiscation and fines up to 12,000 credits. Quantum entanglement, can't link particles without their say-so. I entangled a couple atoms once, made a comms network they couldn't hack. They fined me. I entangled their fine with a trash dimension. Next, Rule 77. All public events must include a Federation-approved safety plan, as per the Event Safety Directive, with plans submitted 60 days in advance. Safety plans. Gotta plan your party like it's a military op. I threw a rave once. No plan, just chaos. Federation sent drones. I sent them back reprogrammed to dance. Next rule, Rule 78. All citizens must register their personal AI assistants with the AI Oversight Board as per the Artificial Intelligence Control Act. AI assistants. Gotta tell them if your robot buddy's too smart. I built one once. Called it Napbit. Helped me sleep through a Federation audit. They didn't like that .nex. Rule 79. Use of unapproved neural augmentation devices is prohibited, as per the Cybernetic Safety Act, with violators facing device deactivation and fines up to 9,000 credits. Neural augments can't boost your brain without their okay. I built one once. Let me calculate in. For D, Federation wanted to inspect it. Inspected their faces instead. Next rule. Rule 80. All interstellar trade routes must be approved by the Galactic Commerce Council, as per the Trade Regulation Act, with unapproved routes subject to interdiction. Trade routes gotta stick to their cosmic highways. I took a shortcut through a nebula once, saved a week. Federation sent a patrol. I sent them into a black hole. Next, Rule 81. All citizens must report sightings of unregistered spatial rifts to the Cosmic Anomaly Agency as per the Spatial Safety Regulations. Spatial rifts gotta snitch if you see a tear in reality. I found one once, used it as a trash chute. Federation fined me for improper rift usage. I threw their fine in the rift. Next rule, Rule 82. Use of unapproved energy shields is prohibited, as per the Defensive Technology Act, with violators facing shield confiscation and fines up to 10,000 credits. Energy shields can't protect yourself without their permission. I built a shield once, blocked a Federation laser. They said it was unregulated. I blocked their fine too. Next, Rule 83. All public broadcasts must include a Federation-approved content warning as per the Media Safety Act, with violations resulting in a 3,000 credit fine. Content warnings. Gotta warn people your show might offend a slime blob. I broadcasted a rant once. No warning. Federation fined me. I broadcasted the fine. Next rule. Rule 84. All citizens must participate in the Galactic Census of Habitable Zones, as per the Population Distribution Act, with non-compliance resulting in a 2,500 credit fine. Census again. Gotta tell them where you live. I listed my address as somewhere you'll never find. Me, they sent a fine. I sent it to a dimension of infinite paperwork. Next. Rule 85. Use of unapproved teleportation beacons is prohibited, as per the Transit Control Act, with violators facing beacon confiscation and fines up to 7,000 credits. Teleport beacons can't zap around without their okay. I built one once, teleported into their council chamber, left a fake bomb. They're still mad. Next rule, Rule 86. All public buildings must install Federation-approved fire suppression systems, as per the Safety Standards Act, with compliance verified through annual inspections. Fire suppression. Gotta have their sprinklers or whatever. I built a lab once. No sprinklers, just portals to a water dimension. Federation said it wasn't up to code. Next, Rule 87. Possession of unregistered genetic modification kits is a Class 5 felony, punishable by up to 2 years in a Federation detention center. Gene kits can't tweak your DNA without their permission. I modded a plant once, made it sing. Federation wanted to regulate it. Plant's still singing somewhere. Next rule. Rule 88. All citizens must report interspecies business partnerships to the Commerce Oversight Board, as per the Economic Integration Act. Business partners Gotta tell M if you're working with a tentacle guy. I partnered with a blob once, sold fake portal fluid. Federation wasn't happy. Blob was. Next, Rule 89. Use of unapproved atmospheric sensors is prohibited, as per the Environmental Monitoring Act, with violators facing sensor confiscation and fines up to 6,000 credits. Atmos sensors can't check the air without their okay. I built one once, detected a Federation spy drone, sent in a virus. It sent me a fine. I sent it back. Next rule. Rule 90. All citizens must submit to random compliance audits by the Federation Oversight Agency. As per the Regulatory Enforcement Act, audits gotta let 'em snoop through your life. I got audited once, sent 'em fake data that crashed their system. They're still rebooting. Next. Rule 91. All public archives must comply with the Federation data storage standards, with non-compliant data subject to seizure. Data storage gotta save your files their way. I hid my data in a quantum cloud once. Federation couldn't touch it. They fined me. I deleted. They're fine. Next rule. Rule 92. Use of unapproved propulsion enhancers is prohibited, as per the Transit Efficiency Act, with violators facing enhancer confiscation and fines up to 8,000 credits. Propulsion enhancers can't make your ship go fast without their okay. I built one once, broke the speed of light. Federation said it was unsafe. I broke their faces instead. Next. Rule 93. All citizens must register their interstellar businesses with the Galactic Commerce Registry, as per the Economic Control Act. Businesses gotta tell 'em if you're selling space junk. I ran a shop once, sold fake mega seeds. Federation shut it down. I opened another one. Next rule. Rule 94. Use of unapproved neural scanners is prohibited, as per the Privacy Regulation Act, with violators facing scanner confiscation and fines up to 5,000 credits. Neural scanners can't peek into brains without their permission. I built one once. Read a Federation agent's mind. Spoiler, it was empty. Find me. I scanned their fine. Next. Rule 95. All public events must include a Federation-approved environmental impact assessment, as per the Ecological Oversight Act. Environmental assessments gotta prove your party won't kill a space bug. I threw a rave once. No assessment. Federation sent inspectors. I sent them to a swamp dimension. Next rule. Rule 96. All citizens must report sightings of unregistered cosmic phenomena to the Celestial Observation Agency, as per the Cosmic Safety Act. Cosmic phenomena gotta snitch if you see a weird star. I found one once, used it to power my lab. Federation wanted to study it. Studied their stupidity instead. Next. Rule 97. Use of unapproved energy reactors is prohibited, as per the Energy Safety Act, with violators facing reactor confiscation and fines up to 10,000 credits. Energy reactors can't power your stuff without their okay. I built one once, ran on pure chaos. Federation said it was unstable. I said it was awesome. Next rule. Rule 98. All citizens must participate in the Galactic Unity Day celebrations, as per the Civic Engagement Act, with non-compliance resulting in a 1,500 credit fine. Unity Day, gotta pretend you love their dumb flag. I skipped it once, threw my own party instead. Federation sent enforcers. I sent them to a dimension of endless parades. Next. Rule 99. All public transportation vehicles must display a Federation-approved identification code, as per the Transit Identification Act. Vehicle IDs gotta slap their barcode on your space scooter. I built a ship once. No ID. Just vibes. Federation tried to impound it. I impounded their impounders. Next rule. Rule 100. All citizens must comply with the Galactic Federation's bedtime curfew in designated zones, as per the Public Rest Act, with violations resulting in a 1,000 credit fine. Bedtime curfew. Gotta go to sleep when they tell you. I stayed up once, built a dimension-hopping robot while they slept. Find me. I'm still awake. All right. That's Rule 100. I'm done. You're probably passed out by now, and if you're not, you're dumber than a Gromflamite's left. Elbow night, losers.